get us underway. Kicking from right to left, Kaylee Powell, the versatile Kaylee Powell. She hasn't started a game at Flarp since 2017, played most of her game at 15. Gets us underway into the shadow of the Athlone Stadium, and immediately it's Japan who look to exit, kick it downfield, and a slight knock on there from Kaylee Powell.
Coach! Fine!
Well, Ayasa Tsuka is off to the left-hand side. It'll be a big kick if she does choose to kick with the sun into that side, and doesn't. It comes to the right-hand side, down the touchline, and it's charged down. Will be regathered, and it's the opening score for Wales. Nell Metcalf, the super little charge down, patiently waited for it to sit up, and over she's gone.
What an opportunity to make use of. Didn't go to Otsuka's side, rather came to the blind side. Just waited long enough. Did Nell Metcalf get her hands up high, gets up a little high, and then it was all about watching which way that overboard.
I guess the other thing, when you've spent the last 5 minutes or so inside your own red zone, you want to get out of there, and the kick is a good option. It does give the opposition the chance to win the line out, and Wales have done just that. The throw from Phillips good, the ball well controlled, and now comes the box kick. Well taken against the touchline, and it's carried back now by Nishimura, who puts the little grubber through. Bounces awkwardly, but gathered eventually by Jasmine Joyce. Does well to stay on her feet long enough for support players to get there. Wales come again now. Bevan cleared quickly. Lovely offload from Butchers. And another pass back to the scrum off Kira Bevan, who's going to go in for try number 2. Beautifully worked, and just reward for some real innovative play.
That started all the way in, almost inside their own 10, almost close to their own 22. Bevan, she set it up. It was all about the inside work, looking for the inside play and the 1-2s between Lewis, Butchers, and then eventually the final pass to Kira Bevan. The loose forwards are having a howler in the first 20 minutes of this game. Great support line run by Kira Bevan.
You think also they've had a little look at Japan's defensive structures. That little inside pass is working a treat. Bevan adds the 2. Beautiful kick. 2 or 3 meters out now.
Stay back.
Patient but slow going, but forward progress from Butchers this time. And now it's Tuipulotu, maybe a meter away, and Phillips, the front row, is picking and going. And the try is awarded. Wonderful build-up, real good patience, strength and power in those leg drives. The pick and goes. Oh, so it's Natalia John has just pulled a defender out the way and created a bit of space for the try to be scored.
Yeah, exactly. She got rid of Furuta, Mana
Wales
Furuta.
4, tackling 13 blue.
Yep. Okay, so I have a decision. So clearly, number 4 Wales is tackling Japan number 13, which then creates that gap which Wales score through. So I have no try. No try. Tackling a player without the ball. It'll be a penalty on the 5.
Well, that's a real let-off for the Japanese. Again, it's a good strong line from Mana Furuta. To the blind side go Japan. Little show.
No, 7!
Making good progress, good yardage. Tsukui, she has cleared beautifully all day at the base of every breakdown, nice and quickly. 5 or 6 meters out now. Tanaguchi, the little dummy, and off she goes. Keep on coming, do the Japanese. Kitano, 4 meters out now. What a build-up this is. What a try it could be. Kato. Better defense from Wales as they drive them back. Yoshimura with another carry, the big second rower.
Well done.
To the blind side. Beautiful hands, intercepted. And away goes the right winger, Carrie Cox. She's going to go the whole distance. In fact, it's Jasmine Joyce, last defender. We showed that profile in the half-time break. What a read. 100 meters to the other side. A heartbreaking try for the Japanese. Elation for the Welsh.
Oh, look at that. She got ball in hand. They were sending it through the phases, the Japanese, and they looked like they'd built it up. It was almost looks like it was just about to come, and that they were about to get their first points of the game. Jasmine Joyce reads it like a book perfectly. Gets body between ball, body behind ball, 2 hands on it. Goes in for a good 95-meter sprint.
Heartbreak for the Japanese. Conversion is a good one from Kira Bevan. She adds the 19 points to 0.
Take it back in the
Kira
50.
Bevan waits for the game. Kaylee
Retreat.
Powell this time a little bit off the side of her boot. It's going to go straight into the hands of Keris Cox, who can't gather. And now Nishimura just realizing it's a run into the big defenders. Just pauses slightly. Kobayashi. Fast and furious it continues to be as Japan look for it now. Kuge with some good hands.
Hold.
Tsukui plays it down the left-hand side. Otsuka with a clever little chip over the top. It needs to bounce nicely for Kobayashi. It doesn't. Jasmine Joyce once again in play. She's had a wonderful afternoon as the Welsh fullback.
Counter-up is legal.
Good counter-up from Japan. Tsukui sends it now into the hands of Nduka. As Japan have a little sniff of an opportunity here. How important would it be for them to score now? Back to Kobayashi, lovely hands. Surely there's an opportunity now. Inside ball needed. Not taking the try though is scored. Saki Matsumura over from the far side. Wonderful build-up. Didn't help that Wales were down one defender, but beautifully worked.
That's exactly the kind of break that they were looking for. The big little dab over the top. Realised Jasmine Joyce was very deep.
Stop the shot clock, please.
Gets it in, and then the counter-ruck, even brilliant. That's where they got turnover ball inside the 22, and then it was all about keeping hands, ball in hands, going through the phases, coming the other way, had the space and numbers on the outside. Looks like Keris Cox that's just down. And then Saki Matsumura getting in, finally getting the first.
Rumbling forward at Japan, getting ever closer through Sato. Little pop to the blind side, there must surely be some space. Otsuka will go through and score, well worked. Wonderful score for the Japanese fly-off. Ayase Otsuka rounds off a really good team try.
They were building, just putting phases together, creating extra numbers, both on the inside and on the outside, looking for those inside battles or inside line runners, making hard hits, getting over the gain line. The steal came from Nagata on the far end.
The conversion attempt just slides off to right, and it's Wales who now come away with the ball. Will they kick it out? Yes, they will. And that will end what has been a thoroughly entertaining game, a game that the Wales women rugby team started slowly and then came to the fore. They controlled possession, they controlled territory for probably 60 minutes or so. A couple of really good tries, Metcalf, Bevan, and then Joyce in the second half. To the 2 tries of Japan, Mitsumura and Otsuka, 2 late tries in the 62nd and 77 minutes. Convincing from Wales and thoroughly deserved winners.
Yeah,